Yes, 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 yes. You are right. What you're seeing. This is Aisha at Youngspapercreations, and I have my annual catalog for May 2022, April 2023. I just reinstated myself as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm in Toronto, and so if you're looking to purchase any of the goodies for this coming year, it starts May 2022, 2022, uh, then contact me, Aisha at Young's Paper Creations. I live in North York, Ontario / Toronto. And because of the timing that I've rejoined with Stamping Up, I also was given the opportunity to get a hold of some of the current catalogs that's available and ending at the end of this month, April, and then this one will come on board. So if there's anything that you're needing and they're still available, you can still get your hands on them. At the very least, if you need a catalog, then I'm going to be doing a giveaway for the annual catalog, and then one for the mini catalog, of which I've got copies as well. And you can get your hands on the current items, because this mini catalog goes from January of this year to June of this year. So this one will still be in play, whereas come the end of this month, this one will no longer, most of the items in here will no longer be available, because this is the current one for 2022 to 2023, and this will be available at the end of this month. So I had an opportunity to get some of the early items, and I didn't get a lot. I'll show you what I have. I have a few, just I think 2 or so items coming within the next week. So I'll show you what I have. So the insides of this I cannot show you, but this one that ends at the end of this month, this I can show you. And listen guys, I actually had to redo this video, because coming on to the very end, I kid you not, coming on to the very end, I accidentally, casually was chatting, and then I flipped the pages like this, and I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to do that all over again, because this is such a special and important thing that we cherish it, and no one outside of the demonstrators get to see inside until May 2022. So if you want to be a demonstrator, that's the only way you can see the insides. Early, that is. I got this, the bottled happiness, and I got it because it just, I don't know. Number one, it works best with, wait for it, this. This is a punch. And if you know anything about the punches from Stamping Up, you know that their punches are top level and nothing beats them. They're so sturdy, they punch nice and clean for years. You can have these, and they're sharp as ever. Other items, they would, stick and stop working, not Stamping Up. So I got it because I love these bottles. We've already had the jars for a while, but the bottles, no. And so with the bottled stamp, the bottled happiness, you're able to stamp it out, and then I could go ahead and punch it again, or I could just punch it and use. But here I've got these stamps, and it's a 2-level stamp. First you stamp the flowers, then you're able to do a second stamping, and it's clear so you can see exactly what you're doing. And it says, let's get into the spirit. Play on words, right? Sending a little message, overflowing with happiness, and that's where you have the flowers coming out. So this is a lovely, lovely set. So that's one there. And then I got this one because if you're a demonstrator, you would need to have the Stampin' Up logo at the back of your cards if you're selling them. If you're giving them away, no problem. But if you're selling them, you need to have the angel stamp. They're saying Stampin' Up. But then in conjunction with that, you can use with or without all these lovely little uh, sentiments. A paper hug from me, just for you, with this dainty hand holding the flower. One of a kind creation, a one of a kind creation rather, and handcrafted from the heart. How beautiful is that? I love that. So that's the second one I got, and this one is the red rubber. Here is another red rubber stamp, and what I love about this, now this one I believe can be found, it's still available, and it should be available I think until June in this mini catalog. I think that's where I got it from. Don't quote me. If I didn't get it from this one, I got it from the present catalog that we're finishing. Oh, nope, here it is. Here it is right here. I so like it. Do you see it right there? Now, it also comes with the dies. I did not get the dies. I didn't need the dies. Um, I didn't want to, but I mean, it's still a good die set. But I wanted the stamps because this little vintage part here, you can always use that in anything that you're doing. And it says, thank you for sharing your heart. How beautiful is that? For me, I thought I just had to. And again, this mini catalog, the items in this catalog ends in June. All right. So yes, there's a lot. I know a lot of information. You can go back, watch the video later to get more information. And I think there's one thing else I wanted to say. But aside from that, I got two sets. I got two of the five. We have five new ink colors. I so far am caught up with these two, and this is the Sweet Sorbet. I got the ink pad, and then I've got the Stampin' Blends markers. There's a light and dark color. Then I got the Parakeet Party, the ink pad, and then I got the light and dark marker. So that's it, guys. And then at the end, I had a few extra dollars left over, so I put it towards this refillable ink, and this is cinnamon cider. This may or may not be ending, I think. That's why I got it, and it was $5, I believe. So again, if you love the stamp, it doesn't have to be cards. It could be any type of, paper crafting that where you use stamps and ink, and you can stock up on your inks. But these new items will be available May. All right, this one here ends for your availability in June. Okay, so I'll put this aside. But outside of that, what's currently coming in the new catalog so far that I have are these two, the Bottled Happiness and the limited edition, and these two ink sets, the pad and the blender markers. And let us not forget our bottled punch. I'm going to be punching out a lot of bottles as I've done with this here. If you've got scrappy papers and you want to use it up, I love the size. It's not too big. It's just right that if you've got a bunch of scrappy papers, let me show you. You know what I want? Scrappy papers. Believe you me, I can't find it, but I'm surrounded by papers. Because even this is considered scrappy paper, but do I want to cut it to show you that now? No, I don't want to cut it now. Okay, here, I'll use this. Okay, there we go, another bottle. It doesn't show up as clear, but it's still here. And so, Youngspapercreations, if you are interested in joining as a demonstrator, or maybe you just want to stamp for fun, and if you plan on having more than $160 or so worth of items, it's better you go ahead and be a demonstrator and get your starter kit, because you'll be able to add some new items to your starter kit, and get a chance to get a hold of the catalog and free shipping and a whole bunch of other good stuff. I'm in Toronto. This is Aisha at Young's Paper Creations, and I just love Stampin' Up. Everything about Stampin' Up. I eagerly look to see everything that's there. As long as I know a calendar or something is coming out. It's not a calendar, rather a catalog. I'm all over it. I believe that Stampin' Up is one of the best companies out there when it comes to crafting. I tell ya, if I've not sold you, then I've not done my job. But I love Stampin' Up. I know if you give it a try, even if you don't purchase something, why don't you try and get a hold of some of my catalogs? You have this one that's ending in April. Even if April comes and goes, you can still use this because it's great for ideas. Okay? It's great for ideas on how you can build your cards, to see some of our past products, and then you can go on Facebook and whatnot and purchase some of the items that some of my friends put up for sale once they're finished. And this one is finishing until June, the mini catalog, so you can order from this one right now actually. And I see a lot of people loving this whole boot idea here. Then they put some flowers in it and all that. So sky's the limit. Sky is the limit. I'm gonna do a giveaway, and you let me know if you want the annual catalog that's ending in at the end of this month, or if you want the mini catalog ended in June. I will send out one of each. If you like, subscribe if you're a subscriber, or you go right now and subscribe, like my video, and share it with someone. Okay, share it with someone, link it back to me. If you do not indicate that you've shared my video, then unfortunately you will not get a chance to be a part of the draw. But you need to link back to me that you've shared my video and that you are a subscriber, and leave a comment. You need to leave a comment saying something about um, the catalog, uh, what you like about Stampin' Up, what you don't like, um, what you think of the punches, anything you can tell me, but you need to leave a comment, you need to be a subscriber, and you definitely, I would appreciate your sharing. If you accomplish those three things, share my video and link it back to me, subscribe or be a subscriber, and say something about what you like about Stampin' Up, the new catalog, the stamps, anything, leave a comment, and after fulfilling those three things, I would love to send out either the annual catalog or a mini catalog. I could do either one, it doesn't matter, but you choose, because I have enough that I can choose to send, the mini or the annual catalog, the one that's ending in 2022. Okay?